Hello! It's time for artifact analysis. Can't wait to spend hours staring at a spreadsheet. Anyways, hope this is helpful for anyone still wondering if this new set is worth it. Now, quick disclaimers before we start testing. It's hard to get numbers for something that changes with a passive. For every iteration, add up to 10 tests to try and get as many numbers as possible to work with. Only one is shown just so the video isn't insanely long, but there are many more tests that go into getting all the data. Anyways, because of the inconsistencies in his passive, yes, not everything is completely accurate. I tried to keep everything as consistent as possible between the tests, so please be nice. I'll be testing 3 builds which I'll show in a moment. And then relevant support builds will be shown as I add them in the tests. Let's begin. Here's what remains constant in each build. I tried to keep the crit ratios as close as possible to each other, but I am very much limited by what pieces I have, so raise the circlet specifically for the video. This is my old build. It outperformed the 2-piece I have available, so I'd qualify it as equivalent to an actual 2-piece. Let's start with testing skill damage.
Boring. Useless. Useless.
Now, the fun begins. Starting with burst without buffs. The 3rd or 4th hit, depending on how fast you are, is when Vermillion starts to deal more damage.
Evil conquering. Worthless. 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 Evil conquering. Worthless.
Let's add Bennett.
Where did that come from?
The total was calculated with this little formula below it. It might not be entirely accurate, but that's how I saw it, so. The rest of the charts are the same format. Percent increase is how much higher Vermillion is. When it is negative, Vermillion is lower. Full combo assumes 2 to 3 skills, and then 10 plunges based on the total calculated above. It is calculated based off of the unbuffed skills, so technically, they are not accurate, but for testing simplicity, we'll have to work.
I'm going in! Lament! Tear!
before me.
Worthless. Here.
Let's add Yanfei with thrilling tales. Only 3 party members though, so no pyro resonance yet.
Let me try.
Everybody stand back! Wrap up the flame!
Lament. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
I'm going in! Time for your arraignment!
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here.
Let me try.
Everybody stand back! Wrap up the flame!
Disappear. Here. Worthless. Here. Worthless. Worthless.
Now adding chilled for his passive and to activate pyro resonance.
Everybody stand back! Time for your arraignment!
Evil conquering. Worthless. Worthless.
What's
Teamwork is dreamwork! Inadmissible evidence!
Disappear. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
Let me
Going
try.
in! Time for your arraignment!
Disappear. Worthless. Worthless. Worthless.
So yeah. All that resonant to Vermillion and my old set performed better nice. But the difference is really minimal, and my Vermillion set can get much better. About 10 crit damage and 100 attack lower than the lowest of the competition, and still did better in some places. Would I say the set is worth it? If you already have a good set, absolutely not. But if you're planning on getting him on this upcoming banner, then I would go for it. It also depends on your team. I don't have a Geo team to test, but if you run Xiao with double Geo, Vermillion is more likely the way to go. I can't say I regret spending all the resin I did in that domain, because I did end up building Yoimiya out of it. Honestly, probably keep farming for Vermillion. And if I can get my hands on a primordial jade winged spear, I'll be sure to revisit testing, as I've heard the set scales much better with that weapon. As always, thank you for watching.